Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chi has issued an urgent directive to prepare the Typhoon Komeji and the heavy rains. Neither of the coast winds are predicted to reach level 14 to 15 with gusts up to 17, and the storm circulation could cause severe flooding in multiple provinces. And the Prime Minister urged ministries and localities from Quảng Trị to Khánh Hòa to lead and proactively implement the highest level storm and the flood prevention measures to protect lives and minimize property damage. Provinces with mountain activities including Da Nang, Quảng Ngãi, Gia Lai, and Đắk Lắk have been asked to postpone non-essential meetings and mobilize local authorities, guiding ships and boats to safe shelters and consider immediate bans on the sea travel. Residents in high-risking areas must be fully evacuated. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chi also directed the proactive lowering of the water levels and reservoirs to prepare for the flooding and the implementation of the measure to ensure the safety of hydroelectric and irrigation dams. Typhoon Komeji made landfall Thursday night, bringing heavy rain and powerful winds to several central provinces. Here are the reports from the provinces of Quảng Ngãi, Gia Lai, Đắk Lắk, and Khánh Hòa. Gia Lai province had 13 watts and means under the warning of extremely strong winds at level 11 to 13, gusting up to level 15 and 16, a force that simple houses or tin roof homes cannot withstand. Strong winds that topple streets, shattering glass and blow up sidewalks under many areas. Powerful outrages have been reported in several parts of the provinces. Since 5 a.m. on Thursday, local authorities have ordered residents to stay indoor and mobilize all forces and equipment to stay close to communities and respond proactively. The Đắk Lắk province is also experiencing the direct impact of Typhoon Komeji. By 4 p.m. Thursday, thousands of households in high-risking areas have been evacuated with temporary shelters. Instant noodles and drinking water are provided to those affected. The challenging and compounded by Đắk Lắk facing not only strong winds but also to the surgeries and flooding caused by heavy rains. Rising water has associated two communes in the western area, while 6 hydro plants have been releasing water to evaluated survivors. Powerful cuts and occurred in some areas since 5 p.m. Weather conditions in Quảng Ngãi province have also worsened with heavy rains and strong winds, keeping most residents indoors. The provincial People's Committee and authorities and alarm forces have been implementing the 400 SWAT symbol to ensure maximum safety and minimize losses. However, over 4 resident and local coastal and vulnerable areas have been evacuated in 237 localities at Iris landslide affecting about 7,500 people. Local authorities are ready to move residents to safe shelters. Facing complex developments of the Typhoon Komeji, provinces have intensified its emergency measures. By 4 p.m., more than 25,000 residents from 8 coastal communities have been safely evacuated to designated shelters with evacuated food and bedding. The local forces are on duty around the clock to assist residents in case of emergencies. Central and provincial agencies are also urgently preparing measures to respond to a possible oil spill from stranded vessels. Tonight, we turn our attention to the central Vietnam, where coastal city of Quang Vinh finds itself in the path of Typhoon Komeji. According to the local reports, power has gone out the large parts and the city and neighboring areas due to the effects of the typhoon. We here are connecting with Mr. Hiromasa, a Japanese expert in Guam, to provide us with more details. So, thank you, Mr. Hiromasa, for connecting with us at such a very difficult time. So, can you update on the situation, guy? And are you currently in a safe place? Actually, I stayed in the Quang Nhân for like 7 years. And that wind is the strongest wind I have ever encountered from now. So yeah, I was a little bit worried about the window is okay or not. So now just to stop the rain and the winds, but we are worried about the situation here. Right. So are there any recorded floods in the area? Have you received any forms of assistance during this hard time? Yeah, actually, the many places get the flooding. The one that's a really strange situation, and many people needed help. So yeah, but Vietnamese people would help each other, and also the foreigners stay in Vietnam. So we also try to help the local people, and we get the happy the happy ending with each other. We hope so. Thank you, Haramasa, for the updates. Now let's head over to Da Nang, where Canadian expert John Sabart is standing by with the latest updates on the Typhoon Komeji. Now, John, what's the situation like? Where are you right now? Why did it look so chill? I'm across from the world famous BK beach and here in Da Nang, as people are getting prepared for the Typhoon Komeji, the Komeji storm that's coming our way. Actually, we've been feeling it inside this early afternoon. People have been preparing for particularly these winds and appetizing strong winds. People are circling the roof and putting more weight on the roof. Businesses are battering down their doors, bearing up windows. The university that I work at, for the first time this season, even though some of the storm and typhoons have already, like putting seal bars on the windows, and we are really expecting a strong wind tonight here in Da Nang, but certainly we will not feel the same impact as Quang Nguyen and within the south. But it has been just a remarkable rainy season. I've lived in Southeast Asia and East Asia for the last 12 to 13 years. I've been through many typhoons. I've never seen a season to succession of the storms and typhoon quite like this. It's really remarkable and honestly really quite scary. Advertisement time.